This is an update for 2022 setup. So, okay, I hope you enjoy it. Guys, I'm going to show you this video. So, it's kind of the setup. There's my backpack, which is basically it got something that's coming for that to go in there. But my laptop also goes in there too. So, right here, because that's actually, I had the bag repaired, so that's why I was talking about the back. So because there was a hole in the bottom. So basically, here's the TV, same TV, same stand, same soundbar. But difference is I moved Alexa, the Echo, cancel. I moved it from over there, from the other side of the room to over here. The smart plug is one of the only two smart plugs left in the room. The smart plug is connected to a splitter. Is there a splitter? Probably not the best idea, but it controls the soundbar, the subwoofer for the soundbar, and this TV, so I can turn it off. This is my actual deco system. It basically is a three-way deco system that's basically has a backhaul on there, so it's connected through Ethernet to a switch to the modem, and it provides better Wi-Fi than connecting it through Wi-Fi. And so, yeah, I'm out of breath because I just finished some stuff. On the other side of the room, I had this in the closet, which had some manga in there, some anime. But this is just holding my manga now. And this, which is I charge my phone with this. And right here is the trackpad that I use, but only when editing. Here's some hard drives I have here. I made the stand for my stream decks to sit on top of each other using the original stand and some glue. It was cheaper than getting the thing, because I already had the hot glue and I already had the stream decks. I didn't have a 3D printers being repaired. So here's the tablet, drawing tablet. It was in the back room, then it was over here. Now it's right here where it's easier to use. And the pen is right next to there. These are two 4TB hard drives used for storage of data that needs a landing spot. This was on top of a laptop stand that I moved to the actual stand. So here I had an issue where that webcam was basically like breaking up a bit. But this is the what's that thing called? The GS66 Stealth. It had 16 gigs RAM in there when I got it. I upgraded it to better 16 gig of RAM, and then I put 32 gigs RAM that I had, and put the 16 gig that was in here inside the computer that's in the back room. Kira rockets, and then my 1440p 144 hertz panel. This laptop also has a 163060 Max Q. Over here is just controllers, manga related stuff, anime, so drawing stuff for the drawing tablet there, and also for my iPad that I use for drawing too with my Apple Pencil that's right next to there. Some figures. The anime is on this shelf, and the shelf that's in front of there that's right here, and some games. My Electro Voice, my Switch dock, and then this TV that's I put on the wall that was being used as a monitor. It's not being used as a monitor anymore, it's just being used for Switch. And a webcam right there. And here is the new things right here. You saw in the video if you watched it. This is my these are some power strips. They're PDUs, and it's not screwed in all the way. Ooh, that's not screwed in all the way, so oh well. So this is a PDU, it's just power distribution unit, has 9 ports, each has a switch on there. This switch is for my Apple TV that's always on. That's why it's covered with tape, because I don't want to see the light. This one right here is for my phone charger, so I don't want to see light. And here is my Ethernet switch. Right here, number 6 is HDD, And the one next to that is my right here is my Apple or my tablet charger. It can be for any iPad, mainly iPad, or it can be used for Android because there's a USB port on the back of there. Right here is my TV that when I hit the switch, that'll turn on because most of the smart plugs were used for controlling stuff. This one is for the USB hub that's right there with all the stuff plugged into there. And this one is for my tablet. This one has nothing on there. This one has nothing on there because it's being covered up, but this one isn't. The one below here is being used up all the way, which is first port is the monitor. When I've hit that, it turns off that monitor. This one, which is character 1 and 2, turns off the character rockets. This one, which is basically the charger, which is basically just a power port plug, that plug right there for the docking station. And then, 1 second, gotta charge. Okay, so phone's charged enough. So basically here is the charger, so controls the docking station. I said that in the last part. But the one next to it is my amp, which is right here. At the bottom right here. And then what's next to it is my DBX286S, which is right here. And so basically this allows me to, it's a preamp that I use with my microphone, the Electro Voice RU20. And what's next to there is my switch docking station, which when I hit that button, the switch docking station actually gets power and I can put the switch in there. And if the switch dies, the battery will just run out, and when I need to play the switch on the TV up there, I can just hit the switch and it appears. Right here, which is next to there, is the this is the Spitfire Pro, and what's next to there is the HDMI switch, the HDMI switch, splitter switch. And so in order to record from the capture card, I have to have this on. So basically, whenever I need to record something, I need to have this. I'm talking on the capture card. This, and this for the switch. And then this for that monitor over there. This button for the character rocket 1, which is over there. And this is for number 2, which is right there. And then the charger is basically just so the Thunderbolt would actually work for this, and the USB hub. The USB hub power switch is right there, that has to be on. And this can be on if I'm listening to audio, or if I need to listen to something right here, or this is only on if I'm recording. So if I'm not recording, this is off, and if I just want to unplug my laptop, or just use my laptop just as the laptop itself and not have the monitors on, I can turn off this right here, and this, because of and use the speaker audio from the laptop. And then what's on the shelf below that is a rack shelf that has my Spitfire Pro here, my network switch over here, and then my HDMI switch here, and then all the cable stuff is going down there under the desk onto the signums that are down there, and some right there for the power cables, the ones that are up a little bit higher. And so let me just show you what the other base station looks like, and then the back part. This is the other base station, so this is the second one. This is the third one. So going down to here is the network switch, runs to the room, and one of these cables go to there. One of these cables go to there because it's an access point mode. One of those goes to the cable back there, and then it goes to this router modem combo here. There's UPS. This UPS is for the network stuff, so just this router so I can still have Wi-Fi. And sorry, I accidentally pressed stop by accident, but the modem was for internet, and that's been upgraded to fiber. Fiber update, and the deco is the access point. This is for controlling stuff right here. This is my NAS that had some bigger hard drives in there. Well, it had smaller hard drives because of this was a backup one. The other one I moved off site, so I could basically have backup on there. Have backup, because this just needs to be something small. There's 4 terabyte hard drives in here right now. 12 to 16 terabyte drives are going to be put in here, probably. I actually had to, I'm getting some replacement drives for them, so it's either 12 or 16 because I don't need much storage here. Below there is my drive that I have some backup stuff on. It's just sitting there because of it's there. Because the reason it's not in an enclosure was because the enclosure that came in basically caused the drive to overheat and automatically disconnect. So after 30 minutes of write, it would just disconnect. So I took it out, and it can write for 2 hours now without slowing down or freezing. This is my print server. And there's my printer, you saw that. And this is connected down to my UPS, which is for a computer right here. These speakers, this is my music listening spot, so this button right here. So if you have a dumb TV, so for example, a TV that doesn't have any smart features, you could basically type in 1174, which gives you factory settings. And once you get factory settings, you could basically have it boot up automatically with the press of a button. Or, I mean, you can have it resume. So I basically have the smart plug right here, which is connected to this TV. And so when I press it, I don't have a remote in my hand. So when you press it, it turns on the power, and it automatically turns on. And then the other smart plug, which 2 of them are here, this smart plug basically connects to the splitter, which goes to these 2 speakers. And that goes to UPS. This is just a cheap keyboard that's not mechanical, because I don't really use a keyboard for listening music back here. And I just have music playing right here. And this is actually easier here's a little tip: if you want to have a decent music listening, don't have one this big, but basically have like a 24-inch that can turn vertically, and that would make the perfect music monitor. This is also a perfect scrolling monitor, just in case you want to scroll through pages. This is the B-Link computer. It has a decent CPU in there. i5 has a 16 gig of DDR4. It also has a 512 gigabyte SSD and a SATA slot. And in the M.2 slot, it has 1 terabyte, so it has 1.5 terabytes of storage. And then this is what I have for music. I could probably do something a little bit better, but that's all that would actually fit in this specific spot. And I didn't want to go for smaller speakers. I actually wanted to go for bigger speakers, but I didn't have much room because of it would have covered up the actual cone and woofer if I went a little bit bigger. Yeah. And these are not what's this thing called? Speaker stands. These are containers I got from Walmart for like $1.50, and I use them for stands, and they also prevent vibration from actually going down. It works, and they're at perfect ear level. This is the G602, some mouse I actually have had for a while. And for the actual chair, it's the same exact chair, but one back here. So thanks for watching. Also, just to let you know, this Switch has VLANs, and so yeah. And I actually I wanted to use this for a VR kind of like video watching setup, but I'm just going to do that with another computer. I might put another computer right in the middle somewhere, or get something I can attach to the headset and power it from a single point, like a computer, like a Raspberry Pi, and attach it to the headset and attach a battery and run the power to the battery from the battery to the headset. The power from the battery to the Raspberry Pi, and from the headset to the battery. And so when I press power on the bad battery, that would be somewhere on the front. I can then press power on the actual thing and use a wireless remote, because they make a wireless remote you can use for connecting to Bluetooth stuff with like Bluetooth. It's an actual little remote, and then you can just use that and open stuff like Plex. Or you can basically just hook this to like any phone and do the same exact thing, or put the phone in your pocket. But the phone has to support display over HDMI. Display over USB Type-C with HDMI. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. This is just an update for 2022.